Okay, we are back. This is the last video of the night because it's getting hot in my wig.
Question. You just told me be a good little slave.
You're wearing your mask like all the rest of the slaves out
You're
there.
telling me, a woman of color,
And I'm a woman of
be a
color
good
too.
little slave.
I'm a Mexican woman of color too.
Doesn't matter. You don't say that. So that should be just offensive to you. What's wrong with you?
Because I don't
Good
believe in skin
example
tone.
for your children.
Because we're all humans.
Good example for your
Because
children.
we're all humans and
Good
there's no
example
such
for
thing
your
as
children.
a different race.
Good example for your children.
Go ahead, lady.
How are you?
I will say it is another high
When does it stop? When does it stop? I'm doing more videos about Karens and police brutality than I am about makeup and celebrities. This woman told this black woman to be a good little slave. There's just some things that you don't say to black people. Anything to do with slaves or slavery, that's not one of those fighting words. And I'm not advocating violence in any certain way, but if you are willing to get your butt tapped, call a black person a slave. I'm not saying that I would do it, but if you get the wrong one on the wrong day, you might get hurt. Listen, Karens, again, I don't know all of this, all of this entitlement, this discrimination. Do we really have to be that way? Why did you guys even get the Karen name? Like these discriminatory acts are not going to work. You can't talk to people like that. You can't say be a good little slave in 2020. Like, has everyone lost their minds? No, tell me. Honestly, has everyone lost their minds? They have to, because there is no way in the world that I would tell a Jew, go get cremated, or go get, oh, no. What if I said something like, I'm glad that Hitler killed you guys? You don't say that. You don't say that to a Jewish person. You just don't say that, or Mexican. Oh well, I'm glad that the cartel is beheading me. You don't say that. You don't say that. You don't do that. You do not reference anything that has to do with slavery to a black person. She said, you're a good little slave. Sorry about my eyebrows, they're not. She said, you're a good little slave. You're being a good little slave. Oh my goodness. Like, you guys are doing way too much. You're doing way too much now. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And this is, okay, so, I just made a video about the talk show host who got fired. Picnic Karen got fired in Oakland. The CEO resigned or got fired. There's at least 10 or 20 people who have acted out, who either have gotten fired, the cops that killed Breonna, the cops that killed George Floyd, the guys that killed Ahmaud Arbery. Like, what is it that you guys don't understand? Because, yeah, you may have money, but it ain't that much money in the world when you're in jail. Whether you're in jail for 15 days, 15 hours, or 15 years, it's not worth it. Okay, so what can we do to increase a more positive image of black people? Maybe we can start by giving us our reparations, yeah? Maybe we can rewrite the history books of American history and give them the truth and give them all of the police brutality, all of the master slave situations that happen with the, sodomizing and feeding black babies to alligators. We need to put all of that in. We need to put all of that in. That needs to be a part of the reparations, because you guys, I don't get it. Your parents really did a horrible job. White is not right. No, no. No, 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 no. I don't care if I do have a blonde wig. I don't care. White is not right. If you feel by being white that you are of the supreme race, that is not right. You sound like the Aryan nation. You sound like Hitler. You don't tell a black person you're being a good little slave. Oh my goodness. Like, this is like the ultimate. I'm about to clutch my pearls, okay? I am just horrified. There's no justification in that for a white person in 2020 to say that. Even in a white person to say that in 1568. You don't say that. Come on, you guys. Now, this is just gone too far. I literally just did a video of a white woman, a public figure, harassing Mexican people for speaking Spanish, or Latino people. I don't know if they were Mexican, but they were speaking Spanish. They weren't harassing her. They didn't say anything to her. She witnessed a man, I'm assuming a supervisor, speaking to his subordinates in Spanish. And she feels like she has the right to ask them their business or whatever, wanting to know if they speak Spanish. What does that have to do with her? What, she feels that Latinos can't speak Spanish outside of her studio? Does she pay for the studio? Does she own the street? Does she own the city? Does she own the country? Where she says that English is the official language, which is not. I found that out. English is not the official language in America. No, it's not. It's not. So, Karens, what are you guys going to do? Like, do you guys have like a whole organization where, you guys pinpoint different issues towards blacks or Mexicans or Asians or anybody who doesn't have blonde hair, blue eyes, and white skin? Is that what you guys do? Because these stories are mounting faster than the coronavirus. Like, there's more stories about this than there are about the coronavirus. Tell me. I just would like to know what is going on. What is going on? Because I'm feeling a certain type of way. And I love everyone. And then again, I love no one, okay? Race has nothing to do with everybody gets on my nerves. Everybody gets on my nerves. Doesn't matter what race you are. But I still love everyone. I talk to everyone. And I don't want to say I don't see color, because I don't. But things like this, it makes me see color. Oh, yes. It makes me see color when I see individuals speaking to other people in a condescending way. And, I almost want to say she didn't mean it like that, but she did. You're a good little slave. Oh, my goodness. I don't get it. I don't get it. And she wants to play it off like she was Mexican. No, honey. That even makes it worse, but you're still considered a Karen. You're still considered a Karen because you would say that to a black person, a woman. Where did they do that at? I wonder where was this located? Where was this located? This is just Friday, 20 states, in Florida. In Florida. Pasco County? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. So, yeah, this is really bad, and it's getting worse. It's absolutely getting worse. And this woman says that she is Mexican. She didn't look Mexican to me. Doesn't matter what race you are. You don't tell even black people. We don't say you're a good little slave. a Florida woman. They just say it's a Florida woman. But she is considered a Karen. Oh, yes, she's considered a Karen. You guys are going to have to fix that. Because too many videos that are mounting, too many people losing their jobs. Now, I don't think this woman had a job because she was, she had the baby. Maybe she's a housewife or whatever. But her husband could lose his job. Like, you could lose anything these days. So please stop. Thank you.